is a map that tells you where water is supposed to go and where it can go if it floods. Flood maps influence insurance rates and determine whether you'll have to buy flood coverage. But as KXAN investigator Kevin Schwaller shows us, some of those decisions are being made on information more than 2 decades old.
Close to my knees. I mean, you'd be lying in water right now. This whole thing was just a lake.
Sometimes when it rains, a mass of water flows onto Blake Hudson's street.
There was like a wave coming up and crashing over this here.
During the recent floods, Avenue A might have been more suitable for canoes than cars.
We took water underneath that house and every house on the left side of the street here that's on Pier and Beam.
But while we use floodplain maps to warn of the danger, this street wasn't shown in the danger zone. The city calls it localized flooding.
After the storm drain fills up, it takes the natural path, and unfortunately that happens to be the street sometime or through someone's yard.
But other areas of town like this part of Lamar are in the floodplain and on the federal map. The most recent federal floodplain maps in central Austin date back to 2008. The last overall update for Hays County was 2005, and in parts of Blanco County, 1991. Although FEMA also lists more recent amendments to the maps in each case, and Austin is updating its maps now.
In most cases, in some of the restudy areas, we noticed some changes. Floodplains got smaller and floodplains got bigger.
Still, avoiding a floodplain doesn't always mean avoiding the flood. Kevin Schwaller, KXAN, investigates.
Other communities are making changes to their floodplain maps as well. Pflugerville has an updated map now that shows some homes in a higher risk area. You can see that map, which is now on the city's website, and we included a link in this story on KXAN.com.